Good morning, guys. It is Jonathan with One Big Impact. I want to talk about something really quick. By the way, if you're new here, check us out on Facebook. Our group is called Healthy Living for Healthy Life, and also on Instagram at One Big Impact. So please smash that like button. It really, really helps me immensely to be able to keep making videos and keep bringing you information. So, really quick, I want everybody to understand how weight loss or physique change or setting your goals kind of really makes sense. A lot of us, including myself, will use the excuse, well, I'm not losing weight, but I'm losing inches, or I'm not losing inches, but I'm gaining more muscle, and muscle weighs more than fat. First of all, muscle does not weigh more than fat. That's absolute bullshit. How can 1,000 pounds of rocks weigh more than 1,000 pounds of feathers? It just doesn't work. It's not possible. So, although the feathers take up a larger space like fat rather than muscle dense like rocks, it is denser and it will be more compact. But you have to understand at the end of the day, if your ultimate goal is to lose weight, then you need to be losing weight. It does not mean that at the big scheme of things that necessarily your body's not changing, because it is, and that's okay. But if you are continuing to do the same things and you are not seeing every once in a while a body weight change, at least, once every 2 weeks or something like that, if you're getting stuck for a significant amount of time, then you probably need to get things together and understand that you're doing something wrong. Something is half-assed, like whether it's your food, maybe it's your water, maybe it's your exercise, something. If you are continuing to do the same things and say you're stuck at 250 pounds and your body's not changing, it's because what you're doing is the same thing that you were doing at 260 pounds. You are a smaller human. Your caloric intake probably went down, meaning what you need to be able to consume to stay alive probably went down. So you're probably going to have to maybe reduce your calories. Maybe your exercise wasn't there. Maybe at 260 you didn't need exercise and your body was willing to change without having to exercise. But now it's like, screw you. I really have to change. And the only way I'm going to change is if you start doing more stimulus, meaning if you start exercising more. In the same realm, it's not that you're doing anything wrong necessarily, it's just that you need to do something a little bit different. A lot of us will get into these mindsets of, I'm losing inches, or I feel better in my clothes, and blah, 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 blah. And that's great. But if you're out there bitching and complaining and moaning and saying, well, I got this 10 pounds to lose, or this 20 pounds or 50 pounds or whatever that I need to lose, the end of the story is probably that your diet is fucked up. Like, that's just what it is. Like, it is what it is. I'm not currently losing weight, and that is because my stuff is not exactly where it needs to be able to lose weight. Is that my goal right now? No. Will it be next week? Yes. And if I, for some reason, am not dropping weight at that point, it is because my food is incorrect. And there is no way I can get around saying that. This is the end-all, cure-all. People will say, my hormones, this and that. I will tell you, I have dealt with hundreds of clients, and almost 99.9% of the time, it is never your hormones. It is almost always and definitely either your water or your food intake or your activity level. If those things are in check, you're in a caloric deficit, and you're putting yourself into a further caloric deficit by doing exercise, and you put yourself into a position where you're drinking lots of water and staying hydrated and your fluids can flush through your system and you go to the bathroom on time and everything like that, chances are you will hit stalls, meaning like maybe a week or go by or whatever where you need to adjust things or whatever. But realistically, if you got a week or two that has gone by and you have not lost weight, you're doing something wrong. And that's not like you are a bad child. That is just being straight up and honest with you. Stop screwing around. If you are following Atkins or keto or you're low carb or high carb, it does not matter. The one thing that matters most is that your food is at the proper level. If your food is not at the proper level and you are not seeing a movement, you probably need to reduce something or increase exercise. Now, in the same sense, don't just cut calories, cut calories, cut calories, cut calories. You want to increase the activity because you want to become healthier, not just hungrier, if that makes sense. So I hope that information helped you guys. Remember, if you're saying I'm losing inches, but you're not losing pounds, you're fucking something up, and stop doing that. If you are stuck in your ways and you're saying, this is what I like to do, I like to get on the treadmill and I like to walk, and I can't run, or I can't do this and I can't do that, well, then you need to stop saying you can't do things and just fucking try them. Because chances are, whatever you say you can't do and won't do is the things that will actually change you. Have a good day, guys. Be stronger than excuses, and thanks for watching.